Hello, Jonathan of Eco Cars again. Peugeot I-on up here on Orkney on an 11 plate, June 2011, one owner from new, which was Orkney Islands Council. So I've known this car for, well, since I've been here on Orkney. So it's come to the end of its time with the council. I've had the roof painted because there were some stone chips. And a common fault on all Peugeot I-ons, Mitsubishi i-Mis, you tend to get a little bit of rust at the top of the doors. So I've had the door frames painted and the front bumper painted. So it's really smart little Peugeot I-on, great value for money. There's a little rubber overmat here, and I've given it a really good valet. There's a granny cable here, also a Type 1 to Type 2 cable. It really is really very, very nice. Some Peugeot I-on overmats, two rear seat belts, Isofix in the rear, electric windows all round. There's some mats in the front that have been trimmed to fit, but it really is a great little Peugeot I-on. Now, the great thing about this is one of the highest and I'll put the keys in my pocket. This is one of the highest mileage Peugeot I-ons that I've personally had. Now on the internet you'll see a lot of these with high mileages, but this is 65,000 miles. Absolutely brilliant, and it drives like one that's done 5,000 miles. It really does. All the manuals are here. Also some service checks, the last one being the 19th of the 7th 2019 at 65,700. so what's that, 100 miles ago, done by my good friend CSO man Conrad in Stromness. So the next service, which is basically an MOT check, is next year. So it's always been looked after, being a council vehicle. V5 is here, so Orkney Islands Council, no previous keepers, and date of registration there, the 26th of June 2011. MOT is until the 9th of the 7th 20, with no advisories. Great car, price to sell, CD player, aircon, everything works. And on the guesstimated range, just scrolling through there, 47 miles, but this has been doing lots of stop-start work in traffic, so I expect this to return around about 50 to 60 miles on a charge, depending on the weather conditions. It's everything works, really does. Obviously, being a council vehicle, it's been well looked after. So the wheels are showing some discoloration of the lacquer, which is common on these. Obviously very recent tyres all round, being a council vehicle. This rapid charges as well in about 20 minutes. There we go. So the front bumper had some marks. I've had the front bumper painted. A few small chips to the front of the bonnet. No chips to the windscreen. Cracking value for money. So yeah, I'll take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. I forgot to mention as well, there are two keys, the original key and even the original key tag, and the Peugeot key is a flip key, but it is being held together with some tape at the moment, but it's perfectly functional. So foot on the brake, put the key in the ignition, turn and hold till you hear a bing bong, release the key, the vehicle is on. Handbrake off. Take the selector from P all the way down to D for drive. Like any automatic, you lift off your foot off the brake and you get a little bit of creep. No clonks. You would not know this has done 65,000 miles. You really wouldn't. It is testimony to any electric vehicle with so fewer moving parts. They do tend to go on and on and on, and I've seen these on the internet with over 100,000 miles still running absolutely fine. Mitsubishi, who made these, which is based on a Mitsubishi i-on. This was really over-engineered, so there's no sort of rapid gate issues with this little electric vehicle. So if you do rapid charge 2 or 3 times, the air conditioning will blow cool air across the battery pack. So it's got good thermal management of the battery pack. They're just great. They really are fantastic little city runarounds. Good acceleration. There we go, up to 50. Now obviously when you come off the throttle, you get the needle going into the charge zone, which means we're regen braking. Squeeze the throttle, and if you keep it in the eco zone, which is indicated on the dash, then that means you're going to get the most out of the vehicle. So, electric mirrors, air conditioning, radio, CD player, everything works. Drives lovely and straight, doesn't pull to the left or the right, steering wheel's lovely and true. Yeah, great value for money. So if you're here on Orkney, as I mentioned earlier, CSO man Conrad can MOT and service these cars. Not that they need a lot of servicing, it's basically an MOT check, a brake fluid change every 2 years, a pollen filter to make the car smell nice should you want it. That's it. Screen wash, tyres, wiper blades. That is all that's really needed on any modern electric vehicle. Now this has the old style resistor heater, so in the winter when you put the heater on, it does take a while to get warm and it will take a large amount of energy out of the battery. Just let this van go. So again, you know, if you're doing 30-40 miles a day, these are fantastic, and it does rapid charge very quickly. Great turning circle as well, which I've just seen. So there we go. It does what it says on the tin. It really is a cracking Peugeot I-on. I think I've said that a few times now, haven't I? Right, what I'll do now is just conclude this test drive. Well, under braking, no wobbles, no undue noises. Drives absolutely spot on. So that concludes the test drive, and I'll just take you for a final walk around this Peugeot I-on. So welcome back from the test drive. So this is here with me on Orkney. I will send this anywhere south should you want it, and we will not have this for long. Great little Peugeot I-on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.